What's up guys, Mike here, and before we jump into this video, I just have to say, this video is not an attack on Kevin Durant. This video is not a negative video on Kevin Durant as a player or as a person. This is instead a video on why signing with the Brooklyn Nets is, in my opinion, going to go down as a horrible basketball decision. Again, in this video, we're not going to be hating on KD, and I'm not hating on the Nets' decision to sign Kevin Durant, or even the makeup of their roster in general. For all I know, for all anyone knows at this point, this team could win a championship together. In fact, they could win 3 championships together. Right now, the NBA has way too many unknowns for us to even try to guess who is going to be the best team in the NBA in 2021. Which is why, instead of trying to analyze this when it's not really that possible, at least for now, instead, we are just going to ask the question, what is Kevin Durant thinking? What is this man doing? He has said he wants to be the man on his team. It's been reported that he's leaving the Warriors because Steph Curry is seen as the face of that franchise. You know what? Before we continue talking about why this is such a horrible decision, let's throw some positives at KD for a change. Because since the 1974 season, the NBA has seen 4 players in total average at least 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists a game for their careers. Those men are Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant. At least that is a list that KD currently belongs to, because we don't know how KD's career is going to end. What we do know is, at this point in time, Kevin Durant is a 10-time All-Star, a 6-time member of the first-team All-NBA, an NBA MVP, a 2-time NBA champion, and a 2-time Finals MVP. He is undoubtedly one of the best players of this generation. Basically, what I'm saying is that currently, Kevin Durant is on pace to be one of the top 10 to 20 basketball players of all time. Really, what he needs to do to further his legacy is exactly what he reportedly says he wants to do: win a championship as the undisputed man on his team. Which leads us to this. Headed into free agency this summer, we knew one major thing about Kevin Durant. He hates being number 2, and we've known this since 2013, as in 2013, Durant was quoted as saying, "I've been second my whole life. I was the second best player in high school. I was the second pick in the draft. I've been second in the MVP voting 3 times. I came in second in the finals. I'm tired of being second. I'm not going to settle for that. I'm done with it." Then, moving forward in Kevin Durant's career, we also saw this when Durant left the Thunder because he thought Russ was too ball dominant. Then we again saw this when it was reported that he was shocked that fans did not believe he was the best player in the world after winning the 2017 Finals MVP over LeBron. And finally, we just saw that the major force behind Kevin Durant's decision to leave the Warriors was reportedly to get out of Steph Curry's shadow. It's been said that Durant did not like at all that the Warriors were Steph's team. It's been said that he hated that Steve Kerr apparently favored Steph, and it has definitely been said that because of this, Durant believed that it was finally his turn to be the undisputed man. And so, at this point in the video, we have to bring up that it makes absolutely 0 sense for Kevin Durant to sign with the Nets, because the second star Durant is signing with just so happens to be a ball-dominant point guard by the name of Kyrie Irving. Now, at this point, Kyrie is basically a complete wild card. Sure, he's proven he can be the second best player on a championship team, and he's also proven he could step up in the game's biggest moments. He's also just 27 years old and was just named second team All-NBA this season, so this pairing does look good on paper. However, the real-life version of Kyrie Irving is a lot more complex and unpredictable, and still thinks the world is flat, I'm pretty sure. Whatever, I'm over that. In fact, I'm not even gonna bring up that Kyrie just had this horrible of a series against the Bucks. Yes, those stats are not what you want from a number 1 or 2 option on any playoff contender. No, instead of talking about Kyrie's weirdness and his recent struggles, I'm just gonna talk about the fact that Kyrie Irving as a basketball player makes no sense for Kevin Durant's apparent goals. Did KD somehow forget that Kyrie demanded a trade away from the Cavaliers because because he wanted to get out of LeBron's shadow and be the guy on his own team. Did Durant forget that Kyrie Irving just spent the last 2 seasons as the main guy on the Boston Celtics and probably has gotten pretty used to being a franchise player? And most importantly here, did KD somehow fail to realize that after Kyrie spends next season as the new star of the Brooklyn Nets while Kevin Durant watches from the sidelines, it is almost a guarantee that by the time KD returns, Kyrie Irving will be the face of the Brooklyn Nets? It's not rocket science here. On the one hand, we have a star player who is probably going to lead his team to the playoffs next year and become a local legend in Brooklyn, while on the other, we have a star player who is going to be on the bench cheering as all of that happens. And final note here, when comparing Kyrie Irving to Russell Westbrook, the star player that KD chose to leave, well, here are the playoff numbers from the last 3 playoffs that Russ played with Durant, and here are the numbers from the last 3 seasons in general of Kyrie Irving's playoff career. Notice that both guys have almost the exact same field goal attempts a game, and while Russ's usage percentage is higher, it's not that much higher. The reason being that Kyrie Irving is a ball-dominant point guard. I just don't get this, and what's even more insane here to me is that KD could have just accepted his player option and waited until next year to choose a team if he wasn't 100% confident in his decision. Somehow he was, and let's hope for the sake of his legacy that this decision does not come back to haunt him. I don't think this is going to turn out too well though, honestly. That's it for today's video, guys, though. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe for a ton of videos coming very soon. I'm working on them right now as we speak, and if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for supporting. You're awesome, we all know it, and as always, have an awesome day, guys, and cue that music. By the way, if you're still here while the music is cued, here are 2 videos I think you are going to love watching. All you have to do is just click on either one of them on the screen right here, and other than that, guys, again, have a great day, and peace.